sound. Lapping currents lay your boat to ground. Fix your barbed bayonet. The curlews carve their arabesque and sorrow-filled.
I've watched the world change. Best invention? Indoor plumbing. Worst invention? The alarm clock.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm an alcoholic. I haven't had a drink in 15,495 days.
Hey, Guy, you think that's funny? I can do the math. You'd have to have been sober since 1965.
I look young for my age.
You come and see. Come and see.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Can see us, you'll get in there?
Do you know who she is?
No ID. Nice body. Could be a pross.
Unlikely.
Well, 4 were killed in this area in the last year.
Smell of perfume? Heliotrope.
You picked that up from Cosmo?
Sarah Bernhardt.
She that lesbian comic? How come I'm not shocked?
Actress, turn of the century. What's her favorite scent?
What does that have to do with the price of tea in Shanghai?
Heliotrope, $2.50 an ounce. Not what your typical working girl wears around here. I'm Detective Eva Marquez. We're going to be working together.
Are we?
That's what the lieutenant says.
Marquez? You Eddie Marquez's kid? I worked with him in the 4-4. He's a real putz. Worked with your brother in Bronx Narcotics a couple of years ago. He's a putz, too. Hope it's not genetic.
As a matter of fact, it is.
You deserve each other.
So what do we got on this?
That girl. They try to find out who did it.
Funny. Does she have a name? I guess not. When I got this assignment, I asked around about you. You know what I heard? Make sure your insurance is paid up.
Does this?
Right away.
No sign of forced entry. Could be someone she knew. Neighbors see or hear anything?
Everybody's deaf, dumb, and blind.
I'll go talk to him.
Look, detective, whatever your name is, here's the way it goes. First week, you make an effort. Second week, you hate my guts. Third week, you put in for a transfer. So why don't you save yourself some
Miss
time?
the foreplay? No way. And my name is Eva Marquez.
Don't do this, man. I don't want to have to shoot you.
It hurts like hell.
I didn't kill her, okay?
Yeah? Where'd the blood come from? What's her name, Eddie?
Get on the ground now! I know how to use this thing.
Last time I was shot,
It was Hopkins and Allen, XL number 6 pocket.
Now, get on the ground!
Now, those days, bullets didn't have copper jackets, so it was like pouring hot water through your veins.
Are you crazy?
this can't be happening. to me.
You will not grow old. You will not die. Until you find the one and your souls are wed. Okay. Let's call it. At the time.
Trust me, all of it gets old. Except me.
How long have we known each other?
Long enough to know better. You know the answer. Why you ask me that?
Do I look different to you?
You could use a shave.
Look closer.
You look, happy.
I almost died.
Hey, let the good times roll.
My heart exploded chasing some guy in the subway.
But that can't happen, not to you.
There's always a first time.
Oh, boy.
I think she was there.
Who?
The one. You know, the one who'll make me old like you.
I never did like that idea. You meet your true love and then die. Doesn't sound too romantic to me. How you know she was there?
Well, the shaman told me I'd feel it here, in my heart.
Well, maybe the shaman was wrong. Maybe it was just last night's Chinese. You don't know. It ain't exactly science.
This was like nothing I've ever felt.
Look, you just had a heart attack and didn't die. Now, I thought when you met the right one, you were supposed to become mortal.
Only after our souls are united.
What the hell does that mean? After you've kissed her, after you've slept with her, after you've done Lamar?
They didn't give me an instruction manual, okay? I didn't exactly need her. I was too busy trying to breathe.
So you don't even know who she is?
I know she was there. I know she exists. That's enough.
Not for you. You're gonna try to find her. And when you don't find her, you're gonna get crazy. And the last time you got crazy, it was a long damn 10 years.
Omar, I know this is hard for you.
No, I'm happy for you, man. Inside, I'm doing a camel walk.
But this is a good thing. I've been waiting centuries for this. If I can find her, it'll all have value. Time will have value.
Oh, Dr. Delaney. Hey, we have a problem.
We or you?
Remember that MI you brought in yesterday?
Yeah, the one with the scars. You ever get his name?
No, but that's not it. He's disappeared.
He was dead.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, we have a problem.
You're in my chair.
Probably because I'm sitting at your desk.
I can see we already progressed to the next stage of our relationship.
I don't hate you, Amsterdam. That would take too much effort.
Good. Today's a whole new day. Missing persons?
Fingerprints, crime scene reports. It's called police work. Someone needs to do it.
She's not a missing person.
How do you know that?
My boyfriend told me. We had a little heart-to-heart in the subway. His name's Eddie Riley.
Yeah, he's the primary suspect. When'd you bring him in?
I didn't.
He give you her name?
He had a train to catch.
Look, don't be cute. She deserves better.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Where are you going?
Police work. Someone needs to do it.
Look, we need to set some ground rules here.
You sound just like my last 609 girlfriends.
I hate that smell.
That body's really queasy. What are you doing in homicide?
It wasn't my choice. I wanted to work undercover narcotics, but the powers that be refused my application. And dead bodies don't make me queasy. I just can't stand the smell of formaldehyde, okay?
She have a name?
Yeah, we just don't know it.
Well, the bullet perforated the right bronchiocephalic vein in the internal thoracic artery.
What caliber?
Maybe a 38, close range. She has some random contusions, defensive marks. I also found what looks like a paint underneath her fingernails. Sent it over to the lab, see if it matches anything over at the SOC.
Any chance the body was moved?
Lividity isn't conclusive. I'm sorry. I have a new baby.
You need a deep male voice. Try putting on NPR 10.
Cool. Baby sleeps and brushes up on foreign affairs. I like that. Then there's this.
The Penmar.
An underground club. We knew about this how?
It used to be a speakeasy during Prohibition. Same name, same spot.
NYPD. We're trying to ID a young woman. She had the club stamp on her wrist.
Lots of girls come in here. Any that look like this. Whoa. What happened to her?
That's what we want to know.
Hold on a sec. And you knew about this being a speakeasy, how?
I used to drink here.
I think your dead girl's like some wannabe celebutante.
Chloe Carlton. She's the one.
In all of time, there is only one person we are meant to be with. We feel this. We know it. But we do not know how to find the one.
What was so important?
The Y is supposed to be closed.
It is.
And you're naked.
Right again.
Surveillance from Chloe's bank. She withdrew $10K from her account the morning she was murdered.
That's the guy I chased. Eddie Riley.
Centauri's put a want card out on him. She also deposited a check for the same amount from a pawnbroker 6 days ago.
The question is, what did she sell him? Great thing about New York, pawn shops are open all night. Why narcotics? Most cops would kill to get into homicide.
It's after the fact. Digging through the past isn't going to bring anyone back. I'd rather be on the front lines. Why homicide?
I like to solve puzzles. And it intrigues me.
What does?
Death. Likes to play hard to get.
I'll see you tomorrow.
You have a good energy about you, Eva. It's true. I felt I should say something nice. So there it is.
Best Yankee pitcher in history, Guidry.
Gossage, the goose.
Guidry won the Cy Young Award, 25-3 in '78.
Red Ruffin.
What do you know about it?
I know his curveball dropped like it fell off the table. All you could do was wave at it.
Hey, Lone Ranger, you know that guy you let get away? Eddie Riley? Before he went into the Army, he was no stranger to the system. GLA, burglary, assault.
Not murder. You want up your clearance rates until we nail the right guy.
If they're innocent, they don't run. Riley's our boy. And when I find him, he won't get away.
He's right, you know. All signs point to Eddie.
He could have shot me. He didn't. Saw it in his eyes. He's not a killer. What'd you find?
Pawn shop keeps a photo log. This is what Chloe sold. Vintage, deco style, platinum and diamonds.
Bezel and bead set stones. Maybe 4.5 carats.
You learned that from one of your 609 girlfriends?
One of my wives.
Plural. How many have you had?
Only one at a time. No way Eddie gave her this. I'd like to know who did. Hello? Mrs. Carlton? I'm Detective Amsterdam. This is Detective Marquez.
We're sorry about your loss.
Get out. Please.
We know how hard this must be for
You
you.
know nothing. You're a child. I have work to
We
do.
need your help, Mrs. Carlton. We need it now because I'm not letting whoever did this walk away.
Will that bring her back? She was my heart. You have no idea what I'm feeling. It's just words until it's happened to you.
He was 6, my son. Oh, almost 6. It's pain without end. Do you know who gave Chloe this bracelet?
She ran with a rich crowd. Dated Toby Hardwick for a while.
Hardwick. As in Hardwick Hotels.
Never liked him much. A rich boy through and through. Broke up a couple months ago.
Any idea why?
She'd met someone new.
Eddie Riley.
She said they had something real. And now she's gone. How do I go on?
Thanks. Right here. Mr. Hardwick?
Excuse me a moment. Hi, you must be detectives?
Amsterdam and Marquez.
Pleasure. Let's step over here for a moment. Thanks for coming out here. We have preliminary inspections all week.
Another hotel?
Low-cost housing for 300 families. With dreams comes responsibilities. So, how can I help you? Chloe was a good friend of our family.
We haven't been able to contact your son.
Toby, he's on a skiing trip. He'll be back for the funeral.
How long has he been gone?
A couple of days. Why? He's not a suspect, is he?
What can you tell us about your son's relationship with Chloe?
They went out for a while. Nothing very serious, I don't think.
Would you have given her a $10,000 diamond bracelet?
I don't know. That's a lot of money. I suppose my son is very spoiled. My fault. We work to give them everything, and then they don't know what to do with it. Look, Toby may be many things, some of them not very attractive, but he is not a killer.
Madagascar Red, manufactured in Italy until the 1940s. This is what was found under the victim's fingernails. Artist-grade paint, banned for its toxic lead content. But what's revealing is the medium used. The artist added water-washed linseed oil laced with gold leaf.
Gold leaf.
It was a marker. An artist's unique signature. Can you date it? Based on the molecular deterioration, I would say 1930s.
So Chloe scratched a painting before she died, and she probably wasn't killed at Eddie's. No Madagascar Red there. That means the body was moved, maybe by Eddie.
Or someone who wanted to frame it.
That painting could be anywhere. It's gonna be a very cold trail.
Not if you know the painter.
My mother seldom worked on canvas. She was more known for her on-site murals. She painted them all over New York. Private homes, hotels, libraries. We called her one of the first graffiti artists.
The paint really does shimmer.
That was what made her work unique. She mixed it with gold.
Did she keep any records?
She was an artist, not a bookkeeper. But you could try asking her.
I thought your mother passed away.
No, she's still here. Sometimes, that is, the Alzheimer's plays havoc.
Hello, Julianne. I wanted to ask you about your work.
You've seen it?
Oh, many times. You used a pigment called Madagascar Red.
Did I? I remember alizarin crimson. It's such a lovely color.
What about Madagascar Red?
It's so long ago.
It could have been for a special commission. Please, Julianne. It's important.
Yes. For the love of sacrifice. I painted that mural, you know?
I know. Where did you paint it, Julianne?
They won't let me take walks anymore. They're worried I'll forget my way home. Sometimes it's better to forget.
But you remember your work, don't you?
Do I know you?
Not anymore. She painted the mural in the presidential suite of the Davonshire Hotel.
The Davonshire?
Sold in the 80s to Hardwick Hotels.
Toby Hardwick had access. Motive?
I need evidence. You have to get into that suite.
I'll get a warrant.
You think I wouldn't remember you? You think I wouldn't remember what we had?
This happens sometimes.
It's okay. Let it be.
One day you left. You just left. I gave up so much for you. Didn't it mean anything? The thing of it is, I knew you were gonna leave me. I knew it the first day we met.
Ask yourself why a vampire has no reflection in the mirror. Not this week. It'd be too painful. See himself year after year, century after century, unchanged, while everything around him grows old. It's a search for love, but you know, it's always just out of your reach. Because to be human is to die. To die is what makes life worth living. It's God's joke.
What about the girl in the subway?
Probably a couple hundred living on that platform. Maybe she was the one, maybe not. Maybe she was on her way to the airport and is long gone. It's all maybes. Maybe it's a sign that I'll never find her. Your desk is done. Newly painted. Chloe's standing here. There's a struggle. He hits her. She falls against the wall here.
Shouldn't we wait for crime scene?
Absolutely.
Got the blood work back on your disappearing corpse, and it's a mess.
Now, this must be a lab error. These numbers don't make sense. When the hemoglobin level's over the moon, 120 micros of lead, that's enough to kill someone.
Yeah, and check out the blood type. It's this rare form of RZRZ.
It became extinct when certain Native American tribes disappeared.
All right, so somebody's pulling our chain.
Hope so.
Okay, but how did Toby remove the body? And there must be security cameras everywhere. You know? This guy kind of looks like you.
You think?
What the hell?
It was common for turn-of-the-century hotels to build secret entrances to the best suite. Toby could have known about this. Took a chance.
That's years of bad luck.
Only 7. Let's bring him in.
No!
Okay.
There's no way I reserved that room.
Your name's on the register. You've partied there before. Come on,
I don't
Toby.
care. I wasn't there. There's no way that you can prove that I was.
That's enough.
Counselor.
Mr. Hardwick is my client. I suggest that if you intend to charge him, you do so. Otherwise, he's leaving with me.
I don't need someone to talk for me. I'm not 5 years old.
Be quiet, Toby.
Look, there's no way I could have killed Chloe. She's my friend.
You were jealous because you met someone else.
Yes, I loved her, but not like that.
Well, then how? You don't strike me as the platonic type.
My father's here, isn't he? Is he watching?
Toby. Toby.
What if I can prove that I wasn't at the hotel that night?
You don't need to say anything.
I'm in love with someone else. I was with that person the night that Chloe was killed.
Yeah? We'll need her name.
I can't do that.
You can if it's true.
Okay. His name is Brian Shaw.
I guess we all have secrets.
That's what keeps us in business.
What do you think his father's saying to him?
He's telling him he loves him.
Ah, a romantic.
I can read lips.
And you're also deaf, I suppose.
It was temporary. Normandy. She'll explode too close for comfort.
Sorry I asked.
Talked to Toby Hardwick's boyfriend. He verified his alibi. Told you, Eddie Riley's our guy. Don't take it too hard, hotshot. Even Red Ruffing lost a few.
I just heard from McManus. He found Eddie at the Penmar. Turns out his brother-in-law runs the place. He's been hiding out there. Santori's on his way to pick him up.
Get in.
What happened?
Tried to run. Guess he thought if it worked once, it'd work again. It didn't. He'll be all right. Found this on 38.
Nice work, Tom. Brought this one home.
I've been doing this a long time. You got good instincts, John, but sometimes things are what they seem.
Thanks. That's a good lesson.
You didn't buy a word of that.
Not true. Said I had good instincts.
What do your instincts tell you now?
Same as before. Eddie didn't kill that girl.
But if he's innocent, why did he run? Why didn't he give himself up?
He comes home, finds Chloe's body. He tries to save her, gets blood all over him. The cops show up. He knows what it'll look like. He has a record. The body's in his place. Now who's gonna believe him? So he picks up the gun and runs.
And who did it?
The only other person with access to the suite. The only person who would have known about the secret entrance.
Peter Hardwick? Interesting theory, but it would help to have a motive.
It's more than a theory. Hardwick was having an affair with Chloe.
How do you know that?
His son implicated.
When I was there, I didn't hear him say that.
I did say I heard him.
I'm not sure lip reading's exactly admissible.
Hey, Eddie.
You're the dude who chased me. I thought you were dead.
I was. Now I'm not.
Lucky me, I don't want to face another murder charge.
I don't think you killed her, Eddie. I think you loved her.
You ever been in love?
I've loved.
I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about feeling like you're drowning when she's not there. Do you ever feel that?
No.
Well, that's what we had.
You know who killed her, Eddie. But you don't trust the system. You think the game's rigged, right?
Yeah, well, I'm here, aren't I?
Well, too bad you won't have the chance to do something about it. Doctor said you're well enough to be transferred to central booking. Put on your pants.
Hey, spare $2?
Talk about inflation, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, well, how about $3?
Keys!
You don't want to do this.
Shut up! Cuss the car, come on, come on, come on!
It's been a while since we done something like this. It feels good. Okay, let's see where he takes us.
What are you doing? What do you want?
You know who I am?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You're Eddie. Eddie Riley.
Yeah?
Eddie, listen to me.
That's
Listen
right.
to me very carefully. I'm a very rich man. I can do things for you.
What can you do for me? Can you bring Chloe back?
Eddie.
Shut up!
Take it easy.
Shut up!
Eddie, please, please.
Shut up!
Just talk.
Shut up! Get down on your knees!
Okay, okay,
Get
okay.
down on your knees!
Please, I'll give you anything. What are you gonna give? What? Like the bracelet you gave her? She hated it. She hated it. It was a handcuff. Admit it.
Look at me! Admit it! I want to hear you say
I
it!
swear it was an accident. She said she was going to leave me, and then things just got out of control. I'm sorry.
So you shot her and you dumped her body in my apartment like she was trash!
It just went off, Eddie, please.
Eddie, put it down. The gun's empty. It's over. No one gets to die today.
I thought you were gonna wait for me.
Yeah, I lied.
You didn't have to come.
Actually, I did. I thought you might want this. You asked before how you go on. You do what you can. Go to work, you see your friends, you cook food. Get up in the morning. Then one day, it changes. Don't know why, it just does. It's definitely an original Lenoir, and in impeccable shape. May I ask where you found it?
Goodwill.
Then you're the luckiest man alive.
Tell that to my bookie.
How's 15,000?
When I heard about this Benoit fellow, I did a little research on him on the internet. His last desk sold at auction for 87,000.
I could go to 60.
Done.
The thing about great art, it's timeless. It's as if the artist was speaking to us today. Oh?
Oh, I'll pass.
Sure. It's Zazzle molasses tobacco infused with peach raisins.
And that stuff will kill you. Manus told me what happened to your last partner. Said you had a death wish.
Really?
If we're gonna be working together, we have to trust each other.
You don't need to worry about that. You won't be here long. Your application to narcotics wasn't denied. Your father